Food and groceries. In general, I try to eat out less, but I still go out to special occasions. I found out that this was previously a bigger expense for me, as I just enjoyed my time and didn't think much about how expensive it actually is to eat out. I try to determine what I want to eat during the week according to what is on sale currently, and when there is a good sale, I choose to buy multiple and freeze it down for later. I try to make a meal plan to decrease the risk of impulsive buying, and I also try to shop only once per week for the entire week to decrease the risk of impulsive buying. I don't drink coffee as I feel my energy level is more steady without it, but it is possible to save a lot of money here as well by making your coffee from home instead of buying it on the way to work in the morning. Vehicle and transportation. When my wife and I used to work close to each other, we decided to carpool to save money by only going with one vehicle. You can do the same with co-workers if you live close to each other. That way you can easily lower your transportation costs. If you live close to your work, it might also be a great idea to start biking instead to save money on gasoline and car maintenance, as bikes in general are cheaper to maintain. Entertainment. Cancel your cable TV. It is much cheaper during a year to buy a single streaming service for what you actually really want to watch. You will also find out that you have much more time for yourself when only watching what you really like. My wife is watching a lot of TV and was very skeptical of it in the beginning, as she thought she liked to zap, but she has never missed it since we cancelled it and only been happier since. If you have multiple streaming services, consider cancelling all of them except one. You can only watch one at a time anyways. When you have watched all you want to watch on this streaming service, you can change it to another. By rotating your streaming services instead of paying for them all at the same time, you'll be able to save a decent amount of money each month. Clothing. A lot of us have a lot of clothes at home that we had never really used, and mainly see buying clothes as a hobby because it is fun, rather than to actually buy for what is needed. If you start to stop buying for pleasure and start to buying for what is needed, you will be able to see that you can save a huge amount of money in this area. When you have discovered what is needed for you, it will be a great idea to buy your clothes in the off seasons, as it will usually be on discounts in these seasons, for example buy winter clothes during the summer. If you have kids which go out of their clothes quickly, it might also be a great idea to inherit some clothes from friends with older children or to buy them in second-hand shops. Housing. Many of us like to live better than what might be necessary, so you can consider moving to something smaller and cheaper, or in a cheaper area to be able to free up some of your monthly housing expenses. Insurance. It is important to have insurance, but it might be a good idea to yearly look for better offers, as there is a lot of competition between insurance companies. For many of us, we never question the size of our insurance bills, as we know it is something we need to have. But by comparing prices between different companies, then it is possible to save a decent amount each year. My name is Daniel and I'm here to help people with personal finance, so if you're interested in more topics like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That way you will be notified when we release a new video which might help you on your journey.